Every moonlight carries a lovely story. Join me as you learn something new today.
In the lowest counties of the Great Lowlands, there lived a quiet boy named Tommy.
But nobody called him Tommy. To the people of the county, he was simply known as Yellow.
Look, it's Yellow!
Poor Yellow.
Shameful.
One afternoon, a young girl named Bella smiled and waved at him beside the market square. Tommy froze.
Hi, Tommy.
The moment their eyes met, his face turned pale and he spun around in panic. Bella burst into laughter and chased after him.
Tommy, wait! Don't run! You can't escape!
Crashed heavily to the ground, Bella jumped on top of him playfully and began punching his chest. An old gatekeeper passing nearby stopped and stared in disbelief.
Pathetic boy.
Then he walked away.
He's of no use. Well done, Bella. Finish Yellow already.
But nobody understood Tommy. Nobody except old Sam. Sam was Tommy's uncle, the younger brother of Tommy's dead father.
Tommy had only been 10 years old when his father died inside a prison cell. Before his death, his father had called Tommy close and spoken words that burned deeply into the boy's heart.
Tommy, my son, remember this always.
Son, my life is over, but yours is only beginning. Promise me you will never become like me. Walk away from trouble whenever you can. It does not make you weak to turn the other cheek.
At 13, a bully named Kennedine cornered Tommy near the riverbank.
Coward!
Tommy ignored him and continued walking. But Kennedine grabbed his collar violently and dragged him backward. A hard slap landed across Tommy's face. The other boys laughed loudly. Tommy's fists tightened.
Then came Rookie. Rookie was the only person who looked at Tommy and saw strength instead of weakness. With her, Tommy could breathe.
Rookie.
In her arms, he never needed to prove himself. Years later, at 21, Tommy worked long hours at the lumberyard while Rookie prepared their small home.
You make everything better, Tommy.
Then one terrible evening, the Gatlin boys came calling. 3 ruthless brothers feared across the county. When Tommy returned home, the front door stood open. The room was silent. Too silent.
Rookie sat trembling in the corner, tears streaming down her face. Her dress was torn. Fear shattered her eyes. Tommy froze. Something inside him cracked. Slowly, he walked toward the fireplace and picked up the old photograph of his father. Tears fell onto the dusty frame.
Again, his father's words echoed in his mind. Promise me, son. Walk away from trouble whenever you can. Tommy closed his eyes tightly. That night, the Gatlin boys laughed loudly inside the county barroom. The doors suddenly opened.
Look at these fools. Think they run this place? Not while we're here. We'll show them who's boss. Yeah, you tell them, boys. Well, look here. Yellow finally grew legs. Yeah, go on it. That's it. Run away.
Tommy stopped. Without a word, he shut the door behind him. The sound echoed across the room. And
You asked for it! Get off! Take this! Not done yet! I'm getting up!
Tommy did not hold back. When the fight ended, not one Gatlin boy remained standing. The entire barroom looked like a battlefield. This one is for Rookie. Papa, I promised not to become like you. I walked away from trouble whenever I could. But sometimes, a man must fight to protect what he loves.
word spread through the county before sunrise. The coward had become a lion.
2 weeks later, Tommy walked through the market square when he spotted a poor farmer being harassed by a group of men. One turned around and saw Tommy watching silently. Immediately, the men released the farmer.
When people called Tommy Yellow, they no longer meant coward. They meant hero. And from that day forward, peace returned to the county. All because of the man everyone once mocked.
True strength is not found in fighting every battle. Real courage is having the wisdom to walk away from trouble when you can, and the courage to stand up when it truly matters. Never judge a person by their silence. Welcome to African Moonlight Tales, where every tale carries wisdom, magic, and the spirit of Africa.
Subscribe for more African animated stories.